Hello and welcome. I'm Daniela Malavé, and I'm a product specialist for Subaru of America.
And I'm Mikah Meyer, full-time adventurer who has been to all of our 400-plus U.S. National Park Service sites. We're here at the New York International Auto Show, where we are about to reveal the newest model in the Subaru Wilderness lineup.
So perfect that you said National Park, because right behind us is the Subaru display, which is a great representation of our long-standing partnership with the national parks. And when you walk through our beautiful display, you're going to see actual live plants, trees, flowers. And at the end of the New York Auto Show, we donate all of it to the local USO.
Yes, and as part of that love promise, there's another initiative that is very near and dear to your heart. Isn't that right, Daniela?
That's right, Mikah. It is the Subaru Loves Pets initiative, where every auto show we help abandoned and abused animals find their forever home. So, Mikah, tell us your experience of what it was like to visit every single national park consecutively for 3 years.
Yeah, well, my forever home was the road, where for 3 years I did visit every site in our entire national park system. So that's national parks, but also national monuments, national seashores, national lake shores, national preserves and reserves. Everything that makes up all of these 400-plus sites across all of our 50 states and territories. And these wilderness models are really perfect to visit them, whether that's the outback wilderness or the forest or wilderness, because we have so many diverse sites in natural reserves and also urban places. Like even here in Manhattan, we have National Park Service sites. So no matter where you want to visit, they can take you there.
So hold on to that thought, because right behind us on the stage, they're getting ready to do the reveal. So don't go anywhere.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
You belong here. The all-new 2024 Subaru Crosstrek Wilderness. Adventure on edge. Please welcome Senior Vice President of Marketing, Subaru of America, Bethke.
1972. In the year of 1972, the country of Japan had a problem. The Japanese Forestry Service needed to get forest rangers and utility workers to the northernmost part of the island nation, a part of the country that was notoriously hard to reach due to tough off-road conditions and often deep and heavy snow. But the Forest Service had to get their people there, and they had to do so safely and reliably. That was the problem. The solution, that was Subaru. In 1972, Subaru was building a reputation for making vehicles that were both practical and reliable. But a Subaru innovation in that year would not only solve the problem for the Japanese Forestry Service, but it would also chart a course for Subaru moving forward. That innovation was Subaru symmetrical all-wheel drive. The first Subaru all-wheel drive system was actually called four-wheel drive, and it was introduced as an optional feature on the 1972 Subaru Leone wagon. With the quick and easy pull of a four-wheel drive lever inside the passenger compartment, the driver could change their front-wheel drive Subaru passenger car into becoming an off-road ready, all-wheel drive machine. Over the course of the next 5 decades, Subaru would continue to develop all-wheel drive technology and become a worldwide leader in the subject. Along the way, building a reputation for making vehicles that are incredibly versatile, capable, dependable, and rugged. In 2021, that reputation would become even stronger with the launch of a new type of Subaru vehicle, the Wilderness family of vehicles. Wilderness vehicles added even more ground clearance, even better approach and departure angles, and even more capability from Subaru's legendary symmetrical all-wheel drive system. The first Wilderness model to launch was Outback Wilderness, followed a short time thereafter by Forester Wilderness. And now, the Wilderness family is going to grow again with the launch of the first generation of Crosstrek Wilderness. Crosstrek Wilderness is going to instantly become the most capable Crosstrek ever, and it's also going to be a great value. Crosstrek Wilderness models are going to come very well equipped, starting at just $31,995, not including destination fees. It's amazing to think about all of the things that have changed and stayed the same in the last 51 years. 51 years ago, the country of Japan used a Subaru to help their forest rangers get to lands that they wanted to protect. And now, after all of these years, Subaru continues to focus on protecting our environment. That's why Subaru has become the largest corporate donor to the United States National Park Foundation, where we have donated more than $68 million in resources to help protect and preserve more than 400 of our beloved national parks. Owners of the new Crosstrek Wilderness are certainly going to love the vehicle's great capability, but they're also going to love the fact that this vehicle comes from a company that's as focused on protecting the environment as we are as actually helping our owners reach it. So let's take a deeper look at the most capable Crosstrek ever, the 2024 Subaru Crosstrek Wilderness. Adventure on the edge.
The Subaru Crosstrek was built for those who lead adventurous lives. For those who want even more, we've made the all-new 2024 Subaru Crosstrek Wilderness, the third model in our Wilderness family of vehicles. With its new rugged look and off-road performance, it lets you take adventure to the edge. Wherever the edge is for you, the Crosstrek Wilderness is built to get you there with legendary Subaru symmetrical all-wheel drive. "17-inch matte black finished wheels with all-terrain Yokohama Geolandar tires give you more traction in all sorts of conditions. And they're extra durable for taking on trails others wouldn't dare to. You can climb nearly a 40% grade, taking you places you couldn't go before, thanks to more aggressive gearing and a 182 horsepower, 2.5-liter Subaru Boxer engine. 9.3 inches of ground clearance is more than our competitors offer, like Jeep Compass Trailhawk and Toyota RAV4 TRD Off-Road. And with a standard front skid plate, you're equipped to handle off-roading with better approach and departure angles. Plus, you get standard dual-function X mode with hill descent control, so you can select the best setting based on your driving conditions for optimal traction on slippery surfaces like mud and snow. Reinforced roof rails, holding up to 700 pounds, are built to haul all your gear, including rooftop tents. And your sports equipment can come along for the ride with 3,500 pounds of towing capacity. An 11.6-inch high-resolution touchscreen includes wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto integration, wireless charging, and Subaru Starlink multimedia, so entertainment and navigation are right at your fingertips and easier to use than ever before. Standard, upgraded Subaru EyeSight driver assist technology provides an extra set of eyes on the road for added safety. All new rugged styling makes a bold statement while providing protection from off-road conditions. The front and rear bumpers have been redesigned with extended lower cladding, which offers more protection against scuffs and scratches. A matte black hood decal helps shield drivers' eyes from glare, especially when off-roading on steep inclines. When your edge is further than most, the Crosstrek Wilderness is capable of getting you there. Discover the all-new 2024 Subaru Crosstrek Wilderness, the next model in our Wilderness family. Adventure on the edge. Love. It's what makes Subaru, Subaru.
Okay, that makes me want to take the Crosstrek Wilderness to any of our 400-plus parks right now. And can I get one of those waterfall features for my garage so every time I hit the road, that's how I enter the road?
I would never leave your house. So how incredible was that Crosstrek Wilderness reveal?
Yeah.
What were some of your favorite features, Micah?
Oh, gosh, so many to pick from. But I think if I had to choose one, it would have to be that 9.3-inch ground clearance, because having been to all of our parks, I can tell you that while lots of these places are paved, there are also tons of trails that you cannot access unless you have a high clearance vehicle. And so having that 9.3 inches is just going to open up the options you have when visiting our national parks. And that's something I experienced this past year when I got to take an Outback Wilderness to Big Bend National Park. And going back for the second time, I was able to do so much more that I couldn't do that first visit because I didn't have that height clearance. So that's definitely my favorite feature. But what about you, Daniela?
So as well, the 9.3 inches of ground clearance is great for this city dweller when it comes to potholes. The 17-inch Geolander Yokohama tires, incredible. That geyser blue color, stunning. It can tow 3,500 pounds, 2.5-liter boxer engine. I could go on and on. There are too many amazing features for the Crosstrek Wilderness.
That is true, Daniela. It truly is a versatile vehicle, and because of its shorter size, this Crosstrek Wilderness means that you could live in the city and find easier parallel parking, or even find easier parking in our crowded National Park Service sites, and then take it out on the weekend to our wonderful nature reserves. It really is a vehicle that can do it all no matter where you live. But as we talked about earlier, Subaru is more than a car company, and we have one of those dogs that you can come and take to its forever home. This is little Riley, who's here with us at the New York International Auto Show, and you can come and play with all the dogs we have here in our own personal national park.
Yes, so like we mentioned before, Subaru is more than a car company. As part of the Subaru Loves Pet pillar, every auto show we help abandoned and abused animals find their forever home. So come on down to the New York International Auto Show. Meet Riley, enjoy our beautiful display. So what do you think, Micah?
Yes, well, you can meet and hang out with Daniela April 6th through 17th if you're here in the New York City area. But no matter where you are, you can join us on Subaru.com right now and check out all the amazing features of this new Crosstrek Wilderness. So until then, Daniela and I are going to go head out and check the rest of these dogs.
Yeah, we're going to play with the rest of the puppies.
We will see you
It's a tough
somewhere
job.
down the road.
Thank you. Goodbye.